Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today, in person and online. I'm Edna, Reverend Yasuhiro Yano, the head minister, will be conducting the Konko Sama monthly service. Please join us in prayer. Mediation prayer, page 2. Let us seek the sacred mediation of sincerely and wholeheartedly each and every day. May receive the mediation of Maya with all our hearts and souls on this day, this very moment. Kirami Konko Daijin Sama, Kirami Konko Daijin Sama, Kirami Konko Daijin Sama, Kirami Konko Daijin Sama. Purification prayer. Through the way of mediation in our sincere apologies, we accept only to you, our divine parent. We acknowledge our mistakes and misunderstandings, arrogance and ignorance of our divine favor. We apologize for all our shortcomings and grievances from past generations. Guide us in our way of living to reflect your divine will, with a pure, joyful, and loving heart, always one with you. Family prayer. Reverently we pray. That we may of heaven, the riches of earth, time flows as these years pass without end. In heaven and earth, light and teach us all. In heaven and earth, it will fill us all. For this wondrous warmth, for these wondrous works, let us reach the eternal coming. Let us praise the divine parent of the universe. Come and love and care for all humanity, all those who live between heaven and earth, to be our family as the divine parent, to live in common infinite blessings. This is the way. Yet many not always the way of our greed and selfishness. They suffer the cycle of misfortunes, great is and sorrow. Our Founding Father, Konko Daijin, suffered many trials in this world, but help us to faith and sincerity, to receive common spirit blessings, and began a life of mutual fulfillment of kind and humanity. Humbly we pray. The divine parents, great wish for us fulfilled, Konko Daijin accepted the call to mediation that leads to the mutual benefit of family and humanity. By day he taught the way faith to all who sought him, expounding the blessings of heaven and earth, and heeding not the coming of night. By night he prayed for those who grieve, seeking salvation for all who suffered, and he did not the dawning of day. Though years passed and the world changed, he did not waver from his task, the divine task of mediation. Thus was given the sacred teachings of his game, the guiding principle for our daily life. The divine favor was thus renewed, and blessings flowed universally, establishing the way of eternal prosperity, the way of mediation of becoming Konko Daijin. By this wondrous revelation, we are given knowledge of the way. Through all the hardships of this world, through pain of body and soul, the way of mediation teaches us to turn our hearts to Kami, without regard for day or night, whether we are near or far. The way of mediation teaches us to pray with all the just. For living unaware of loving the neighbor, we hold our sincere apologies and place them in our ways. Let us give our faith every day, seeking and rejoicing in your divine favor. Let us care for those in need and guide them to the way. Let us guide those who love us and guide them to life or purpose. Come, as fulfilled in us, we are fulfilling Kami. May this way of mutual fulfillment be manifested in this world. May Kami's wish for joy, peace, and the well-being of all people be fulfilled. So we humbly pray, so we earnestly pray.
记得可以打一点精神。
It's actually prayer, a monthly service. We can be Konko like. We can be Konko like is one. And the life for 20 kind of times. On behalf of the Konko Mission Wahiawa, I ask you, Yano, relative to the foreign prayer. Together here today, the monthly service, this, for the monthly Konko like on this day, March 6, 2022. Through this service, we extend our sincere gratitude and acknowledgement of the divine contributions and operational presence of the Konko Daijin, who has been sent to the world for the well-being of entire humanity through the divine Tenchi Kainu Kami of divine benevolence. We solemnly acknowledge the divine Tenchi Kainu Kami revealed to humanity in 1873. Tenchi Kainu Kami stated, although people live between heaven and earth, they are unaware of Kami's blessings, shrines, temples, and houses, all stand on Kami's right. Without realizing this, people consult the days and directions, and this response to Kami is suffer hardship during the offenses. Tenchi Kainu Kami has become Konko Daijin to provide blessings and healing so mankind may prosper. Kami is coming because of man. The man is man because of Kami. Both are fulfilled through this mutual relationship. Through the founder, Konko Daijin, we have become enlightened to infinite blessings Tenchi Kainu Kami, the life force, and now enjoy blessings in all aspects of life. Extend our deep appreciation for the work of dirty mediation, the well-being of humanity and peaceful world. The divine function has been kept by spiritual head of the Konko organization in the last 163 years. This year marks the 8th anniversary of the founder Konko Daijin and also marks 139 years since his departure. We extend our prayers and appreciation for the perpetual services of policy mediation by the 6th spiritual head, Reverend Hiromichi Konko. We pray for his health and continued services. We also extend our thanks to the ministers who have dedicated their life in spreading the Konko peace at many places. So the founding minister of this church, the late Reverend Hankoto Kosh, for leadership into the Konko peace and evolved to become Konko minister through the first mediation of the Reverends Masayuki and Kiki Kodan, Konko mission building, and dedicated her mission work in Wahiawa for 32 years, since 1984, to extend our deep appreciation and heartfelt gratitude for enabling us to publish the version of this church in the last 82 years. It is through the divine guidance and arrangements, as well as the support and help of all the people who have been established relationship with this church, and help of all the people in demonstrate the Konko mission Wahiawa has come thus far. We sincerely ask the right force, our divine parent, the Konko Rising, and Itama Spirit to continue to help and guide us in our progress of faith and the further expansion of the Konko faith community in Hawaii. We have been trying to be mindful of any elements of blessings of the life force and and try to respond in acknowledgement and appreciation of the blessings, which may take for granted, because it is what we use, the food we enjoy, the air we breathe, the land we live on, the natural resources we utilize, the job we have, the families we perpetuate, and all of our normal body functions and abilities. All elements of life are possible through the grace and love of our life force. Thank you for the blessings we have enjoyed in our personal and social life. We strive to actualize the teachings of our life force. Accept our presence here today. Many offerings, services, uniforms, and prayers fall into you as tokens of our appreciation and deep gratitude for the blessings we receive. Remind ourselves that the Konko line is there to help us, aid us, and guide us to be able to deal with any encounters in life. Thank you for your extended perpetual prayer. When the people of the world pray to Gary Konko Rising with a sincere and single heart, please fulfill whatever request they have. Please forgive our ignorance and ignorance of the sustenance of blessings we may fail to better appreciate, and reverence and offenses we might have committed knowingly or unknowingly. Please help us to reform our hearts to be in line with the heart of the life of Tenji Kaino. We earnestly pray that the world peace and harmony will prevail through the uprightness, the divine message has been. No one is aware of the blessings of heaven and earth, which enable people to live. Harm shall have people become aware of the blessings of heaven and earth. The having Konko rising born throughout the world, the sun shines in every country without exception. We continue to extend our prayers for places throughout the world that having experiences, hardships due to natural disasters, crime, poverty, famine, violence, and pollution, and other elements. And life was empty, idle, and please allow us to be of service to you in helping others. Our utmost expression of thanks for blessings we have been able to enjoy. We pray that the blessed day service is granted to one end or
No. Higher Day. Sensei copy clear page 6.
池上本校大臣一致金の神七人願いおかげは我が心にあり今月本日で頼み
Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray.
池上本校大臣天地金の神七人願いおかげは我が心にあり今月本日で頼み
Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray.
Adoration prayer, page 7. We lift our eyes in awe to heaven soaring above.
We lift
Our
our
eyes
eyes
in
in
awe
awe
toward
toward
heaven
heaven
soaring
above.
above.
We
Bow
bow
our
in
heads in prayer toward
earth
earth rich and deep.
Living
Live
amid
amid such gifts of Kami's great giving, how happy and grateful we are.
The meditation of Yano Konko does not stop for a single day. The protection of the divine parent brings us so far and wide. The blessings of Kami flow without limit for all generations. The ways of Kami are mysterious and wondrous beyond our understanding. Day by day, every day, earnestly and reverently, we praise the virtues of Kami, we honor the power of Kami.
新徳さんにてこっちに。
仰ぎ祭れば天高く
仰ぎ祭れば天高くおがみ祭ればしは厚し神の恵みに生かされるりの幸いぞありがたき我が生き神の本当に過ぎ人日の隠る時のなく天地の神の御守りとき近きの隔てなし神尽くしにはよろずよにあまねく満ちて果てしなく感計いはくすしくて人の思いぞ及ばざる我が今月今日にあび祭りてひたすらに神の御影をたたえ祭らん神の秀意を仰ぎ祭らん
いろはにで。いろはにで。Nidama prayer, page 12. spirit of those who have gone before us. You are
You
given
have given
of
life
life
in this vast and endless universe. You are here to teach faithfully each according to your time of years.
You
To
will
be
remember
remembered
eternally
eternally, your
knowledge
knowledge
from
from
generation to
generation.
on
On
earth
earth
as
as
the foundation of our society, and the rulers of our families. Through the mysterious workings of Kami, you entered the Konko faith. You walked the way of Konko Daijin, respecting the will of the divine emperor. You are not great merit for your faith, taking the world beyond, and lead your descendants. Oh, gratitude is always your loving favors. We realize that spirits of our homes are all divine spirits. We beseech you, stand by us each and every one. Receive the favor of Kami and help us to work our tasks as people without failing. Protect us, guide us, enrich us, as men never do away of faith, that we hand down to all generations, that we may live in peace and prosperity within our homes. Protect us, guide us, enrich us.
一度入り、教神殿この平気に境に声拝さしてみるからその分に承知してくれ。外家業たし農業で人が願いで呼びに来戻り、願いが済みまた農へでまたも呼びに来農業する間もなし。しかしとも町両方の差し替えにあいなる。なんと家業をやめてくれぬか。その方42歳の年には病気で医師も手を離し、心配いたし神仏に願いおかげで全開いたし。その時死んだと思うて、欲を話し天地界の神を助けてくれ。家内もご気になったと思うてくれ。ごけありまし、物言われ相談もない。子供を連れてぼとぼと農業しよってくれ。この方のように実意丁寧に神信心いたしおる氏子が、世間に何本も難儀な氏子あり、そいつに助けてやってくれ。神も助かり、氏子も立ち行く。氏子あっての神、神あっての氏子。繁盛いたし、すえずえ親にかかり、子にかかり、愛をかけよで立ち行く。 Let's read page 70, the divine message received on November 15, 1859. With the completion of this sacred staff, I will end your farming career. Please understand. When you are out farming, the person at home has to go out and call you whenever someone comes to give a request. And after you relay the request, you have to go back out again. You have to keep going in and out of the field. This gives you little time for farming, and the worshiper must also wait for you. While you and the worshiper are being inconvenienced. Won't you stop farming? When you are gravely ill at 42, the doctor gave up hope. Everyone worried about you. You prayed to the kamis and buddhas and were blessed with complete recovery. Regard this event as your death. Dispel all desires and assistance should come and no come. Also, your wife should consider herself a widow. This is better than being a real widow, as she can still help you in this matters. She should take the children with her to do the farm work. There are many people like yourself who have sincere faith in kami, but still have many problems. Help these people by performing mediation.
This will help kami and save people. People exist because of kami, and kami exists because of people.
As kami supports people,
As kami's children and people support kami as their parents, there will be eternal prosperity through ayo kapyo mutual interdependency.
The Konko Faith Creed, page 73. The Konko Faith Creed. We believe in Tenchi Kami no Kami, the divine hand of the universe. Our founder Konko Daiji embraced Kami's revelations and as divine mediator answered the call to eternal mediation. Our continuing goal from moment to moment is to realize Kami within each of us. We are fulfilled through Kami, Kami is fulfilled through us. The happiness of everyone is Kami's greatest wish. We give thanks for Kami's blessings, mysterious, wondrous, and mundane. Blessings begin with our own hearts filled with harmony and joy. We pray wholeheartedly to Kami today and every day, trusting Kami as our loving parent, finding peace of mind. We live our faith and service to Kami, each other, and our world, nurturing and nurtured, mutually fulfilled. We revere those who have gone before us, spirits one with Kami, caring for us eternally. We respect and appreciate other paths taken by humanity towards spiritual fulfillment. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here today for our Ikan Konko Daiji Sama's Getsurei monthly service. As you've probably been following the news, the war in Ukraine situation is getting worse and worse every day. Like this morning, I saw pictures of these army guys. They're burying their colleagues who died, on a sidewalk, digging deep holes and just burying their friends in there. It's scary. I mean, it's sad. And people who have to run away, more than 1.5 million people have to escape already from Ukraine. They could only take with them the clothes on their back. Some people don't even have another change of clothing. You have to take have a kid in one hand, their dog or cat in one hand, and they could take only whatever they can carry with them. And it's this is unlike any other thing, any other war we've ever experienced in this generation. And before, when everything was peaceful, a couple of years ago, I've been singing the song, the Sugita Jiro song. It's called Senso mo Shiranai Kodomo Tachi, which is, I think Sugita Jiro is a Konko believer. Minister. Okay, so Sugita Jiro is a famous singer in Japan. He's a Konko minister. I forgot he was a minister or she's a minister. And he sings this famous song called Senso mo Shiranai Senso o Shiranai Kodomo Tachi, which means the generation who hasn't experienced war, who doesn't even know what war is about. And I've been kind of singing that just out of the blue sometimes, and it's whoa, now we're in this situation where this is a generation that is experiencing something like this, and hopefully it will not get worse, but who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, I went to work the other day, and some of my coworkers, they're panicking. They're oh no, what's going to happen to our money? 401k, and some of these people have actually withdrew money from their 401 retirement plan, and they're young. They're not even retirement age yet. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And they said, Edna, you should do that too. I was like, about that. But you know, the panic energy was kind of like hitting me. So I was like, I do have some like an investment fund. And then I called my financial advisor the other day. And you know, I didn't have this investment fund before. I didn't care to have one. But it's like my bank called me and they said, we noticed that you've been saving some money. So instead of like earning a few dollars in interest a month, you can earn more. I was like, really? I'm a conservative type. I was like, I don't like to do anything risky. So they said, why don't you join our financial program? I was like, okay, well, let's just put some money in there and some, see how this goes. And like really, like 1 month later, I feel a lot of money, like in interest piling up. I was like, what? This is amazing. You know, I was like, why didn't I start this before? And every month I'll be like, wow, more and more money is piling from interest. Wow, this is fantastic. And then now this Ukraine situation happening. Now it's taking away more like money that, you know, like I have money, and then now it's decreasing. It's decreasing even more and more and more. I'm like, wait, what's happening? What's happening to my money? It's like, hey, I put in money because I wanted to gain money. I didn't want to lose any. And I was getting kind of panicky too myself, so I'm like, maybe it wasn't a good idea to put in my money in the first place. So I called the financial advisor, and because of my panicked coworkers, I'm like, I just want to get some reassurance, you know. So I called him, and I said, what should I do? I mean, this war situation that's going on, people are freaking out, my coworkers are taking out their 401k, and I said, what should I do? Should I just close my account? And he's like, if you're that scared, then I suggest you do so. And he asked me, do you need that money now? Like, do you need it immediately, right now? And I was like, no. And he's like, then my suggestion is for you to leave it alone. And I say, okay. And he's like, people who are so worried about the future, yes, I suggest you take it out, close your account. But if you don't need that money now, if you're pretty okay without that money, then I suggest you leave it alone. Because right now we are in turbulent times. Yes, that's right, that you're correct. And you're right that the S&P is going down and like other stocks are like plummeting. But it's just like in any situation, like earthquakes, tsunamis, all these natural disasters, you know, it's going to plummet, but it's going to come back up. You have to be hopeful it's going to come back up. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And he said, your coworkers who took out their 401k, they're crazy. And I was like, yeah, I think so. So, you know, with that reassurance, I'm like, okay, no, I'm just going to leave that money there. I'm just going to forget about it. Just feel like I just offered it to Kami-sama. I don't care what happens to it. So you see how much fear can influence you? Fear can really influence you. So, you know, we really gotta have faith in Kami-sama and that trust. Trust that things are gonna be okay. Like right now it may be cloudy. We don't know what the future is gonna hold. But we gotta have faith that it's gonna get better sooner or later. You have that trust. Again, we have to be grateful for what we have. It's like, do I need that money now? No, I don't need it. I can still eat. There's a lot of food in the refrigerator. I still have a roof over our head. I still have clothes to wear. Like the people in Ukraine who have to run away from their houses, you know? You have to leave everything behind, even their houses, you know? Can you imagine that? Right now we're so blessed and we're in a state of peace. Right now, right here, right now, in Hawaii. We don't know when that's going to change or if that's going to change, but we just got to be grateful for what we have right now. That's important. Instead of like worry, because worrying is really going to mess things up for you. Now last time I worked too about this guy who was really worried because this is the first time he was getting chemotherapy. And he suddenly had a panic attack in his room. So his bed exit alarm was going on and like no one was going in the room. So like, he wasn't my patient, but I was like, hey, what's going on? So I went in the room, And the guy was like, he was panicking. He was like, and in his heart rate, he was on a monitor, so his heart rate was like 129 beats per minute, and that's really fast. Anything over 120, we have to call you RRT, the rapid response team. And the nurse that was taking care of him was kind of busy with another room. So I was like, is his heart rate supposed to be this high? And he's like, he was kind of worried, kind of concerned, but it's because he was panicking. And he grabbed my hand, and I grabbed my hand. He said, hold my hand, please. I hold my hand. I was like, okay. We got this. You're good. It's okay. And he held my hand really hard, and he was like really worried, just sitting there. And he said, come sit next to me on the bed. Come sit next to me. And I sat next to him. I said, okay. We got this. You're going to be okay. And what are you worried about? Well, this is my first chemo, and I don't know what's going on, but it just suddenly hit me. I don't know what to do. I was like, don't worry, it's okay. You're going to be fine. And he said, I don't know what's going to happen. I said, okay. In times of panic, I told him, think about things to be thankful for. I know it's hard because you're in a panic state. You don't think about anything else. But try force yourself to be thankful about what you have, the things that are still going well for you, even if your cancer is not going well for you. But put that aside. What is going good for you? And I told him, okay, tell me one thing that gives you a lot of joy. What gives you a lot of joy? And he said, playing the piano. I said, okay. And what else? He said, I like to sing. I like to sing at church and play the piano. I said, excellent. Okay, think about that. And then I said, can you still see me? And he said, yeah. I said, well, you gotta thank your eyeballs, right? And he said, oh yeah, thank you. I said, you can hear me too, right? And he said, yeah, I can hear you. I said, well, you gotta thank your ears. Oh, but you can breathe still yet, right? I said, yeah. You can smell. I said, yeah. You can still taste the food you eat. Yeah. Wow, you got a lot of thankful things, right? I said, yeah. You can still make doodoo and shishi. And he said, yeah. I was like, wow, it's a blessing, you gotta be thankful. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, thank you. And he just closing his eyes, he said, thank you. I said, yeah, good. Continue to say thank you. I said, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And then what? His heart rate went down to 110. Oh, he didn't even have to call the ORT. I was like, look it up. And he said, it's you, Edna. I said, me? Not me, it's you. I said, no, I can feel your energy coming from your hand. I said, nah, it's not me. I don't have no special powers, man. It's you. It's all coming from your heart, right here. And I tapped his heart. When you become thankful, the blessings come from within you, and you're able to save yourself. And he said, no, you have special powers. I said, no, I don't have special powers, but if you think so, thank you very much. That makes me very happy. And then he just calmed down, man. He calmed down, and he was really, really grateful. And, his heart rate down, and he was all good again. And you have to hold trust, Everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna heal. And you're gonna be able to go to church again. Play the piano, sing your songs, It's gonna be all good. But don't forget, every day when you wake up, you gotta be thankful for your life. And then before you go to sleep, you gotta say thank you for your life again. Because every day went well. And you just gotta keep continuing to do that. Wake up, say thank you. Go to bed, say thank you. You just continue that day in, day out. And your life is going to be full of appreciation. And when you're in a state of panic again, replace those words of like, oh, what am I going to do? And replace it with, thank you. And then I'm sure it's going to be okay. And you're like, oh, thank you so much. You're a blessing. Thank you for coming. And everything was okay again. So, 本当に a lot of people are in a state of panic. We don't know what the future holds, but continue to be grateful for the blessings that you do have. And 本当に give thanks to Kami-sama, the blessings of heaven and earth every single day. and be grateful. ね、ありがとうございました。Thank you. Have a good day.
This, thank you very much for the message given by Edna. And the heart of appreciation, of gratefulness, still works. And it has no boundaries. Religion, if they are Konko believer, Christian, or this and other people, there are no gender differences. So it really works. Today we are going to have Order Hanashi Kai at 10:30, coordinated by Konko Mission on Wahiawa. The theme is hand, what we can produce, and how they contribute to our daily giving, and how they can help our lives. Actually, when I wake up in the morning with using my hands, that it can be done even using the bathroom, there are no necessity. And all the neighbors, cleanups, nothing can be done. So, should be very grateful for the hand we have. I try to introduce the sessions, the calligraphy made by the Reverend Kamitaro sensei. Nakaya. It was written by mouth with the
Brush.
on his lips. So well done. He has no hands and one legs. It was because of the train accident when he was a child. He has this small portion of words, but nothing. But he didn't feel any inconvenience. He lived a normal life. It's really amazing. I want to introduce one message from the Konko Dashi. Furukawa Kono related. A person with many children expressed his worry over the different personalities. Konko-sama replied, if the 5 fingers on your hand are all the same length, you will be able to grasp everything. Your hand has fingers of different lengths, thus you are able to grasp. because of their different personalities, your children will be useful. According from the Angkoriga number 2, Furikawa Kono number 6. So, they're so true. I am one of the 8 siblings. So different. 5 boys and 3 girls. And 1 girl died, and 1 boy died. But they're so different. And I could be one of the most different person. But when really, this message really tell the truth. If you all the fingers the same, there could be no such people. But because of the difference, anything functions. Even the military organization, they're all different personalities. Even schools, if the students are all excellent, there could be some problem. Some people are very intelligent, some are not so good. So the class works very well. In society, the same. Some people can be discarded. Some is very excellent economically or personally. It's so different, and it really works well. This is my message for you. Actually, Edna mentioned about investment. We have no worries. We have no money investment. Actually, the house we live is not my house. It's belongs to the church. Even the financial resources we have, only my personal checking account. That's the only personal church resources. Nothing else. Or if I die, or they die, nothing. Or nothing maybe. But we have no work. But so far, in the last 45 years, we have been able to sustain our lives. Because Kami-sama made arrangements for us to protect. Keep engaged in pushing my work. So, thank you very much.
Konko天中金の神に我が世が心にあり、今月今日で頼め。今後来日天中金の神に我が世が心にあり、今月今日で頼め。
はい。
しー
Page 50 what? 15? Okay.
Last paragraph.
Okay. Yeah. 一番下のパラグラフから The concept.
The concept. いいですか？
どうぞどうぞ。
The concept of mutual fulfillment is perhaps the most unique aspect of the Konko faith. Where other religions teach that the divinity has no need for people or their effort, mutual fulfillment is the
Connection
between kami and people, which allows an exchange with each other based upon a relationship that fulfills both. As Konko Daishin expressed it most simply, kami exists because of people, and people exist because of kami. We believe that Konko Daishin came to realize this relationship through his sincere reaction to a life filled with challenges and distress. As such, it grew into a critical characteristic of the Konko faith, whereby relationships of mutual fulfillment between kami and people were mediated and delivered to them through Konko Daishi's prayers, words, and actions.
The Japanese term ikigami is an honorary acknowledgement commonly bestowed on those of remarkable spirituality who are qualified to faithfully teach others about divine matters. In the Konko faith, we believe the title ikigami was given to Konko Daijin by Kami to recognize his faith development and to open the way for even more people to be saved. Because of this, the mediation of Ikigami Konko Daijin begun by our founder has contributed or continued to be the prime function of the Konko faith.
Moreover, Ikigami Konko Daijin taught us that this mediation is not limited to a specific place. Mediation takes place wherever sincere faith is practiced. Its function is to produce mutual fulfillment, the mutual fulfillment between kami and people. Through mediation, kami's wish is to be manifested throughout the world.
Chapter 1. An adopted son. The Tokugawa era stands out as one of the most unique periods in Japan's history. A complex socio-political system allowed Japan to experience over 2.5 centuries of uninterrupted peace. A part of this was the self-imposed limitations of armaments and a restriction on technological development. This was reinforced by national isolation begun in 1639 that limited international contacts to the Netherlands, China, and Korea. This isolation continued until the arrival of Commodore Perry's black ships in 1853.
Political stability and peace, the highest priority of the Tokugawa regime, was achieved in part by isolating those who might become a threat to the regime. For example, feudal law thought to be potentially destroyed would be assigned land distant from the seat of government in Edo, present-day Tokyo, and surrounded by land controlled by those who were loyal to the regime. Furthermore, the Tokugawa regime required each rule to establish a fully staffed permanent residence for their family in Edo, essentially making those families political hostages. Each rule was also required to make legal extended this to Edo.
Hey. あります。オッケーオッケー。よかった。はい。よろしいです。どうぞ。
おはようございます。Good morning. Thank you for coming and attending online. ただいまから歌を4つ歌わせていただきます。We're going to sing 4 songs. 新人の英語ページ57からです。お願いいたします。
早い。
With a heart caught up in doubt and worry, I face my life every morning, wanting to shine, but somehow holding back joy and fear, so within my heart. Still I know, even one as small as I can run into someday and find a shining, shimmering, brilliant light flowing from a path that never ends. Instead of losing hope or fearing what's ahead, let's keep on moving forward with our heads held high, for we are all living in a world that embraces you and me with its love, supported by the prayers of those who care for us. We're never alone in our lives. When I'm down and ready to surrender, when times are hard and it seems so dark, just knowing each day that I'm never on my own gives me strength and courage to try harder. Holding hands with my friends standing by my side, swinging arms together we will walk to the shining, shimmering, brilliant light flowing from a path that never ends. Instead of losing hope or fearing what's ahead, let's keep on moving forward with our heads held high, for we are all living in a world that embraces you and me with its love, supported by the prayers of those who care for us. We are never alone in our lives. Instead of losing hope or fearing what's ahead, let's keep on moving forward with our heads held high, for we are all living in a world that embraces you and me with its love, supported by the prayers of those who care for us. We're never alone in our lives.
Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimashita. Please take care. See you next time. Jason's stuff.
どうした？先生、ありがとうございます。
ギアに
本校大臣天地金の神に願い、おかげろうが心にあり、今月の日で頼めい。ではに本校大臣天地金の神に願い、おかげは我が心にあり、今月の日で頼めい。
very much.
Thank you so much for joining us today. 10:30 a.m. we're going to have the Rotary Hanashikai gathering hosted by the Konko mission of Waipahu. So if you want to join, just text me and I'll send you the Zoom link. Now have a good rest of the week. Thank you.